Hello family, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dividend Passport Bro back with another video. Guys, today is one of those days that if you don't have money or you have a little bit of money in your account and you already invested those funds and you're like, oh, I wish I had more. These are the days where I be like, I need to use margins. Because can you imagine if I turn on margins on my charge swap account right now, that would give me an extra $10,000 to invest. So my portfolio would just go from 10 to 20 grand. Even though I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. Believe me, I have been so tempted today to do that. But like I told you guys, that account is going to be margin free. No margins on that account. Just me investing my own money. Well, my money from the other accounts into that account. Guys, welcome to the channel. New subscribers, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for liking and sharing the content, guys. Over here, we talk about money, retiring early, financial independence, all that great stuff. But this is not financial advice. I'm just a 52-year-old gentleman, right? I'm a gentleman today, right? Who talk about his portfolio. I talk about my portfolio alone on this channel and nobody else's, okay? Now, at some point, we're going to be bringing other people that dividend investors that do high yield investments to talk about their portfolio. But for now, you guys just going to have me until we get all that good stuff worked out. Okay, guys? Not financial advice. I keep saying that, okay? So the market haven't closed yet, but look at this stuff. This stuff is like the market closed in an hour. I'm in the Dominican Republic. We're an hour ahead. My other portfolio. Anyway, like I said, we're an hour ahead, okay? Today's Friday. I'm gonna go meet up with one of my boys, right? So we can chop it up, just relax. Get away from all this investment stuff, right? But before I go do all that, because I don't know when I'm gonna come back and the time and all that stuff, so I'm just gonna do the video, get it out the way before I leave. But guys, look at this stuff. Everything is red, okay? We got a little green in the medical, right? Consumer goods and business services. It's not even business services. Let me see. What is that? Utilities. Utilities is green a little bit, right? Medical and consumer goods. Everything else is like pretty much red. You might see a little sparkle of green here and there, but technology is like red. Everything except for Verizon is in the green. Guys, I tell you guys all the time, it's not financial advice. Okay, so one of my boys texted me. He said, man, I'm looking at my portfolio. My portfolio is down $10,000. I just laughed. I was like, bro, and I told him at that time my portfolio was down 11 grand, and that was just one portfolio, right? My what you call it? I can't even talk. My Fidelity portfolio, right? It's down. All of the positions in my Fidelity portfolio is down $21,000. That's just Fidelity. That's not including Robinhood or Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab don't have a lot of stuff in there. But my Fidelity portfolio alone, right, is down $21,531. So, guys, we all have to go through this stuff. It happens. We cannot control the market sometimes, right? We can't control the market. We're just a little peas in the, little fish in the big deep ocean. Okay. So guys, remember, don't give up. Don't give up because the market get like this, right? Don't give up, right? You see Bitcoin is down. It went down like $2,000, right? Ethereum is also down. All this stuff is down. The market just took a dump. It happens. Okay, it happens. Look at this stuff right here. 3.8%, 2.7%. XRP that was up 10% yesterday, right? At some point, down 6.7%. Solana 3.5%, 3.2%. So guys, you can't let this stuff stress you out. Not at all. You cannot let this stuff stress you out, because if you do, you're not going to invest. Okay, if you worry about losing 10 grand, you're not going to invest. Okay, think about all the time that you went out to a restaurant, to a club, to whatever, right? That you go and eat and or you go and drink and you have other people and you have to take care of the check, right? Some people spend thousands of dollars every time they go out, no matter where they are, because it's just their personality. So imagine if you spend that kind of money. For me, it's like a waste because you're not getting a return. I don't drink alcohol. I drink water, juice. You know, I can go to a bar and spend $10, and five of that $10 will be on tip because I don't drink alcohol. I have no need, to drink alcohol. 20 years, no alcohol. But other people do. I don't knock that. That's them. They have fun. Everybody have a different way of having a good time. So of course you let them do what they got to do. But think about all the time you wasted all that money. I don't consider food waste because it's a nourishment. Some people don't consider alcohol waste because they get tipsy and they bounce around. But for me, that's a waste. Okay, so if you can waste $40,000 a year, right, on flights, hotels, whatever, that you never get back, but you can invest a little bit of money, $25,000, $30,000, and that's going to continue give you dividend continuously. Your account is down. Yes, you gotta buckle up, wear your big balls pants. Look to see where you can add more funds to your portfolio on a day like this. If you have an extra 20 grand, throw 10 in there or 5 in there. See what happens tomorrow. It might go back up tomorrow. It might continue to go down. I mean, what you gonna do, right? You're gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna sell and lose"? No, come on. We've been at this for a minute, right? 5 years. I've been at this for a minute. And don't get me wrong, not like my strategy is perfect, but it's perfect for me. So you got to have your own strategy what works for you guys, okay? So you see the portfolio went down from yesterday, not a lot, but it's a small portfolio. It was able to get paid this tonight. Got some dividend coming into the portfolio. You see, it haven't settled in yet. But we got a couple of things: Defiance, a YBit, and SQY. Those are the three things in here that's red. I mean, everything else looks okay, right? Guys, come on. I'm here to motivate you guys. Okay, that's what we do. Total loss, right? 9%. We got $10,000, almost $10,000 on the account. What 9,000 something, right? And almost 10%. Okay, so what, right? Okay, so this week we got a little small money in this account. The week before that we got decent, right? And the week before that we got decent. So if we was to add all the money that we got in this portfolio right now, as far as dividends, almost $500. But we down $1,000, right? But we're gonna get more money to reinvest into the portfolio. We're gonna continue to invest in the portfolio and grow the portfolio. And over time, the goal is to generate enough money to make our money back and continue to live off of that. That's it, right? As you build your portfolio, yes, you're gonna have up and down time. Guys, you see everything in here? A lot of reds. Look at this, a lot of red. Everything in here is red. Okay, I show you guys this. Everything in here is red. We got a few things in here that is green. So the market is down. It's not like the market is just picking on your portfolio. Okay, it's not like the market is just choose you to mess with. It's messing with everybody. Now, of course, some people do options, and as the market goes down, yeah, they make money that way too. But that's another strategy you have to learn. You got to be willing to learn other strategies that are going to make you money, right? So whether the market go up or down, you're still making money, but you have to put in the effort to learn stuff. Don't just sit there and say, you know what, I'm just going to collect dividend. For me, I'm lazy. Okay, I'm enjoying my lazy lifestyle, so of course, I don't want to sit there and be worried about option this, option that. No, I just collect the money I get. I reinvest what I want to reinvest, and I use the rest to pay bills. Pretty much that's what I'm doing, right? My my Fidelity account. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. My Fidelity account, right? I got some money in there. I clicked on the wrong thing. I got some money in there. Of course, I need to move money to this portfolio to my daughter's account. Of course, I got to wait for the funds to settle. So that might be tomorrow or Monday or whatever. And I'm going to move money from that account and send it to my daughter's account. Because we're trying to get her account now to $10,000 so she can be able to make at least $500 a month. And she can reinvest $200 every month and continue to take that money, that $300 a month out of that account for her expenses, right? Now, she don't even need $300 a month from what she told me. But we got to give them extra, right? So they're not going somebody else to go get money from them. Got to make sure she got everything she needs. So guys, you got to think about this as a long-term investment. This is not something you put in a day and 2 months later you're like, oh, I make $500, I make $1,000, I make $2,000. Then as the market pull back, you start complaining. No, the market pull back, you got money to throw it in there. Buy more stuff because you're getting at a discount. If you're willing to buy something at $90 or $75, if it dropped to $65, now you're scared to buy it, but you're okay to buy it when it's higher. That don't make no sense to me, guys. Okay, so like I tell you guys all the time, my job here, right, is to make sure that everybody that come across this channel try and don't quit. There's a lot of people that get into dividend investing and then they quit. Some people go into the regular yield, lower yield, and they're like, oh man, I'm getting $1, $2. What am I going to do with that? It's going to take 20,000 years for me to get there. Dude, I was investing in lower yields for years, right? I want to add a little bit of high yield, extreme high yield in there to boost up my income. And that was good enough for me. I was comfortable, right? But I can say thanks to my daughter because of all this tuition thing. I was like, you know what? I need to just speed this up. So everything happened for a reason, guys. If you stumble across this video, it's for a reason. It can be a lesson to you, like not to invest the way I do, or it might be a lesson to you to be like, you know what, this works for me, and I'm going to go and learn the strategy and learn how to do it. That's why I tell you guys all the time, try to have a balanced portfolio. But day like today, investing in, dividend kings and dividend aristocrats, even those guys are having problems today. So you can beat yourself. You can't say, I can't do it. Guys, all right. So look at my portfolio. 5 G's down. 5 G's over here. I'm down 17 G's in one account. Overall today, I'm over what? 17 G's. Let me go back. So over here crying. Load up. Come on, summary. So 5 there, 20 something here. Right? So 21 here, 5 there, that's 26, that's $27,000. We come here, that's another 900. Today is 3 something, right? And then we're not counting this guy here. Guys, we all go to this. Look at my portfolio right here. Right? My margins, it's like I gotta definitely throw some money from my Fidelity account in here to cover this margin, right? And if the market go south again come next week, I mean, I got to throw more money in there, right? For my other portfolio, I got to throw money in here. And the good part about it, I got a few days to move the money for it to settle before I can move it over here. Of course, it's an immediate transfer, but still, right? $4,000 down, right? And counting. We still got another hour or so before the market close. It might go back up. It might continue to go down. But so what? I mean, that's why we invest. We take risk. We take a risk for returns. Okay, guys? So this video is not going to be long. I'm trying to keep it short. You see, this is my Fidelity portfolio, right? And my chart swap portfolio. This is not this is not accurate, right? Just my Fidelity portfolio by itself is 17. That's right. My Robinhood. Let me see if that updates. But it's showing Robinhood at 5. It's showing Robinhood, but it didn't update all of my Fidelity. It's just showing 11. I did. So okay, 17. Yeah, so it did update that. It's off a little bit, but when I go to the total amount, let's see, it should be 20 something. All right, so it did update. Okay, so guys, you see, you guys don't need to be worried about this stuff. You cannot control the market. We are investors. Okay, we invest for long-term returns. Long-term returns. We are investing to get money back, right? Consistently for a long period of time. So, because the market is down today, I mean, what you gonna do? You gonna take your money out and lose more money? No. Suck it up, your big boy draws, and let's see what's gonna happen. So guys, even though the market is down today, right? My income went up, right? It went up a little bit. We're almost at 500K. I was hoping we are gonna do this yesterday, but we didn't, right? Um, I spend, I think about $600 a day buying some stuff. I haven't updated yet, so at some point that's going to update. And then, but it's going to be probably the next week before we hit that mark, 500,000 mark. But the income is growing, but it's not growing as fast enough. All right, it's not growing as fast enough as I wanted to. Now look at my yield. My yield is almost at 100%. That is crazy. But we're still growing that account. Okay, guys. Let me speed this up so we can end this. I need to go. I need to go get dinner, eat my boy, and eat. So we down to 32.5, right? It's pretty much similar to yesterday. Um, this went up a little bit, 560, 566 from a $5,000 portfolio, 566. Like I said, we're almost at 5, right? Almost at 5 right now. So this is pretty close to where we collected so far, because the first week was $80.90. The second week was $336, right? You add those together, you already got like 420 something dollars. And then plus whatever we're going to get this week, will be close to about 450, 460 average. That's not bad for a $10,000 portfolio in 1 month. I keep saying 10. We're not at 10 yet. We're like 9 something, 8 something, whatever it is now. But it's continuing to grow. And soon enough, we're going to be at 8, and we're going to get to 7, and we're going to get to 10, and we're going to continue to grow. Okay, guys? That's what we're going to continue to do. Wrong one. I don't want to look at M1. Okay. And at 24K, Fidelity is still fine. Any other portfolio is saying higher, but we're going to go with this one because of the overall average of the portfolio, right? The month is almost over. We got this week and next week, and then the month is over. And then I can go back home to Colombia. Colombia is like home. I can go back home. 7,600, right? It's what we got coming in this month from this amount. So, I mean, everything is going up pretty slowly, but sometimes if it go up too fast, you get like, wow. And then if something like this happens, people get nervous. Like, man, I was up this amount of money, but my portfolio dropped. Okay, now you got things on sale. Do you buy or do you don't buy? You just wait. If you hold on to the money, you want to wait. You want to buy when things are going up. I don't know why people do that. But to each his own. Guys, remember, this is not financial advice. Okay, I'm just making videos about my portfolio. Now, as you can see, right, income went up, so the other income goes up. We have 6,500,000 in 10 years. Let's drop this down to 5 years. 1.7 million. That's still a lot of money. $1.7 million a year from checking my portfolio and making a couple of changes, during the day, and wait until the end of the month to collect income. Can't beat that. And you guys know I love living outside the US, and my cost of living is very inexpensive outside the US. So I think 5 years, right? Now I already spending some of this money. So it's not like, oh, waiting for 10 years when the money get to that. No, I'm already spending some of this money. I'm paying down my debts. I'm increasing my net worth, right? And as I pay down my debt, I'm going to buy more investment properties in the US, not single family, but I'm going to buy more apartment buildings, right? Put my money into apartment buildings, have people to work and manage it for me, and I just oversee what they're doing. I don't have to be there. We do conference call. I can pop up on there anytime I want to. That's how I like it, to make sure they're doing what they need to do. Guys, this is the best way to do these things. Okay? I don't have to live in the US and live on a $200,000-300,000 salary, right? When I can live outside the US in Colombia, Dominican Republic, $50,000 is like 300,000 in the US. Out here, I'm living even better. I have somebody to clean my house, somebody to wash my clothes, somebody to even drive my car if I wanted to. It's just that simple, guys. And you helping people too. You're giving back to the community. Okay, it's not like home. I go to the car wash to wash my car. I go to the garage to change my oil. I'm only giving back to those companies. I'm not giving back to individuals. So it's completely different. So guys, remember to invest in your future. You see the income. You see how we're generating it. You see how we calculate it, right? You see how we calculate it. So even if we are making 30K, what? Hold on. Let me go back. 25K, bam, 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 times, right? If we're making 25K a month times 12, that's still $300,000. So that's $300,000. So let's say we're making almost 5 here. We got to pay taxes. That's somewhere between 35%, 30%, depending on what's going on. I still got $300,000 to do whatever the hell I want to do with. That is tax-free money. Guys, the more money you make, you're still gonna pay taxes. So some people be like, "Oh, I don't want to get a raise because I don't see it in my check." Of course, you're not gonna see it in your check because those little 2-3% raises you get, I mean, it just helps with the taxes, really. And at some point, when you get over your tax bracket, the raises does hurt you. But that's why you have to find something to do. People talk about side hustle, doing all this other stuff. This is my side hustle that now becoming my real hustle that takes care of me and my family. Takes care of me and my girls. Okay? Allow me to travel the world when I want, where I want to, how I want to. Right? I don't have to be like, oh man, I need to collect some money, save some money so I can travel. No. Guys, invest in your future. Like I said, I'm here to motivate, to get more people to invest. This is a journey, guys. It's not a get rich quick scheme. Okay, I didn't just started this yesterday. 5 years now I've been doing this. Okay, 5 years. And you see my trajectory, right? We're only going up. And just recently, right? It's just this year I started spending money out of this portfolio. This year, right? I started spending money out of this portfolio. But most of the money I take out of the portfolio goes into the other portfolio. And I spend a little bit, right? Maybe like 10 grand extra on paying bills. But the other $20,000 is reinvested into the portfolio. Now it's going to take a little time for me to get to 60 grand. I might get there by the end of the year or maybe mid-year. It depends. I don't know. Right? But I'm working towards it. I'm working towards that 100K. Now, if I get to 100K, do I stop? No. We're going to stop. We're going to be paying more bills, set another goal, whether it be 110, 120, 130K, 200K, whatever it is. But when we get to that point, we would deal with that. Right now the goal is 60,000, right? And we just went up by like 2 grand on that 60. So we still got $28,000 of income to accumulate to get to our goal. And we're in the second month of the year, right? Second month of the year is coming to an end. My birthday month. Everything is just kind of gelling together, guys. So don't be discouraged. Don't, like I said, take the negativity away. This is not, don't make this emotional. Don't take the emotion out of it. It's just money. If you die tomorrow, somebody else is going to spend it. Okay? And the good thing about having knowledge, no matter if you lose that money, you got knowledge to make it back. Okay, guys? Knowledge is power. I can just give you. But if you learn how to create and generate your own money, you don't need nobody to give you money because you're going to make it for yourself. You know? So don't be scared. I know it's hard. My portfolio is down big time. In one day, 20-something thousand dollars, almost 30 grand across the board. And the day is not over yet, right? The day is not over yet. It could get better, it could get worse. But the day's not over yet. So what are you gonna do? We're not competing with anybody, right? We're not competing. This is not a competition. What we're competing with somebody else and who portfolio do best, and at the end you get a prize. No, this is personal. That's what they call it, personal finance. Okay, it's personal to me. It's personal to you. So whatever works for you, that work best for you, is what you do, guys. Okay. I think I repeated it a lot to make sure it sinks in. But until then, we're gonna do it tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna calculate, see how much money we got coming in the video. I haven't had lunch. I've been waiting for my friend to show up. He went on a trip. He just got back. So I'm gonna go meet up with him, and we're gonna have lunch, brunch, whatever it is. I'm probably gonna eat some wings or something. But that's about it, guys. So enjoy your Friday, and we're gonna do this again tomorrow. I love you guys. Still blessed. Stay out of trouble. Okay, guys? Stay out of trouble. Peace out.